I don't know if you do Lexus or not. There ain't hell without light. Thursday, I think it's the 8th, January 2014. It's gonna smoke me out here shortly. 10:48. I'd like to be in bed by midnight. Except when I gotta work past midnight, and then it doesn't happen until several hours later. Unless I'm really tired. And then I just come home and that's it. Lenore Sarver is on my mind. I asked 2 questions, and we'll see whether or not I get an answer that makes sense in the way I hope it does. I asked whether or not I was worthy to accept a few questions. And I also asked, would you guys be interested in this? It might be useful. And by the way, having a handyman around that isn't attached to any corporation but knows what they're doing is good to have. They also, the live bombs, that if you touch the wrong wire, wrong one, boom, in your face. It is what it is. The question is, how much can you save and how much can you lose? And it's always an ongoing process, actually. When things get to a point where they think they can just keep charging more and you're just going to keep paying it, even if you're not getting paid more, they don't know that. They think you are. And then things start going wrong. An example, my own life, of course, very, very small. I was buying my smokes at a local Indian place, and, you know, about 6 months later, they raised it by $2. Oh, we got a regular customer, we can do that. Yeah, but 1 block away, I ain't a regular customer there, and they're still charging $2 less. You know, like I'm still going to come buy them from you? You know, most things move in unison. That wasn't. The amount they charge for rent, they're trying to balance it out with how much it costs to get a house. And if this is what they can afford, that they can afford that here too. Yeah. How the hell are they ever going? They're not supposed to. You're supposed to live and give them your money. And all the rest of them that's hoping for a bit of your money ain't getting nothing. And they start dying off. Isn't that a fact? You know. Nature is what nature is. I'm actually looking at it briefly. My odometer and the insight. It's actually going to do this until it is melted down. It's keeping track of what this car has done since day one. It's currently at 45.5, but it was on 45.8 for a long time. Actually made it to 46 during the summer. This car is sad a lot because I was always worried about how much it's going to cost to fix something that shouldn't have went wrong. And lucky for me, it was usually covered under warranty, even though I did let it sit for a long time. At least this one didn't blow itself up, and it was my fault. I'm still never going to forgive VW for that one. They didn't want to own up to it, and it's my loss, yes, but I am going to continue talking about that, and it ain't going to go away after I die either, you know. Nothing should do that. Just accelerate, not stop. When you put it in neutral, it blows the engine up. That's my fault. Yeah, okay. That's not something you should walk away from. Since it wasn't us, it had to be the consumer. Not cool. We just didn't hear about it because it never passed through all the things that said, you don't want to hear about that. Yeah, they say it doesn't exist, but of course it does. Someday things get dealt with. You know it does. It's kind of like them saying that horse kicked you in the face, it ain't our fault. The car wasn't a horse, you know, y'all built it. The horse was built by Daddy, and the thing kicked you in the face means it was spooked or it was angry, one or the other. You just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. It has nothing to do with cars, that's nature, and cars are built by us. Granted, you could say, we didn't do it. You can't say we're not responsible because we didn't make the software. Yeah. Only Daddy actually can say that. I'm not responsible for evil because I cast it out, but in order to know what the truth is, I had to let it play again to get my own stuff because a lot of it was really infected. Actually, one might call it that. And I intend to get my own in due time. Call myself a time wizard. And, you know, I know Diane's in there being upset that I'm not quite upset, but just being bored. I'd rather he spend all his time in here with me. No, that don't work. And she's got her own thing that she needs to do. She does video games that require a lot of mental thought and planning and all that stuff. Keeps her mind occupied. Anything that takes any kind of physical activity, I'm not interested, says Dan. Except going shopping. I'm old school for that. I'll find a way to go do that. She does actually keep the little house somewhat clean. She didn't want another big house because she'd look at it and say, oh my God, I got more than 3 rooms that I'm supposed to keep clean, however you want to describe that. We all like to have fun, that's no doubt. She actually had fun when she was working, being part of something. And she put a lot of money away. I mean, Warren Buffett would probably say her dad had the right idea. And she did what he told her to. And I lost 1/3 in 2 moves, which is really sad. I mean, this place could look a lot more fabulous with the percentage that I lost. And if the economy didn't take a crash, we'd still be stuck in the middle of the city worrying about some idiot take a shot at our stuff or us because we were close by and we had something and they had nothing. There's reasons for the way things are. I'm just kind of glad I managed to get to where I'm at, you know. It's relatively comfortable. Still worried about the body, you know. I had to buy. I went to the privately owned drugstore and got eucalyptus oil. I thought it was the same thing. I put this in my mouth, so it's not. So I ended up looking for tea tree oil. I found a site that had a really good price. I mean, I'm shocked at that. Hopefully it's relatively good. I mean, it's not top of the line, but tea tree oil does what it does. I'm sure top of the line does a better job. But just keep my mouth from blowing up, I think it's plain old tea tree oil, and even eucalyptus oil might work. I don't know. That's all I got right now. I got more issues in my mouth. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I bring it up, but not quite sure. I talked to Daddy so much that I kind of lose track of what I did and didn't say. But on camera, I can only do this for a little while each night. So, time has arranged that Warren Buffett would be in my thought space, even on the computer, because it wasn't there before. And I like looking and receiving and understanding what he has done and his perception on things. I can do what I do. I do know that this could be me too, and it is me. There's a lot of things other people do I couldn't have a clue about how to do, but I certainly know how to utilize what they're doing to accomplish my own tasks. So you can go that far. In the world of investing, is the god of money, kind of. But as I am, which is good, he is. When you look at the whole, and you only see what you can see, the good thing there's a daddy. Ain't no one of us humans could ever comprehend or fathom how to manage and or create all that is, and fulfill the wish that is daddy's. That's why time is, and that's why humans are. Strange as that might sound, we humans wicked sometimes. But like all of nature, it always comes back down to numbers, but if you crunch the universe to figure out how it happened, some humans are trying to do that. You wouldn't come up with anything that could make any sense. Intelligent creation. But it still comes down to numbers, and we have evolved that far. Not all of us, but a few of us. And, in order to do that, there has to be things that say you gotta be different from what is. This isn't good enough. It never is. Daddy says whenever you find out what is good enough, you won't have a need to be human no more. I don't think that's ever going to happen in the time of the universe, but it does happen in the time of spirit. Samuel Law, I like him too. Asian, at least in thought. Not sure what he looks like exactly, but he's really committed to the Far East, where he's most comfortable. And I'm okay with that, totally. I fit in wherever I happen to be put. do what I gotta do. 47 going on 50. Nothing's always the same. Just try to figure your way through. Do good things. Daddy always appreciates that. Like I said, I'm not sure how well this is going to go through. YouTube tries to fix it, but this isn't much like summertime's coming back, bugs and all. 3 months of winter, the longer 3 months of the year. Got some leftover slop and some fresh stuff. Leftover ham from Christmas, last piece. Doesn't always make it where it's going to. Leftover sausage, some fancy kind she liked. She said to make 2, I ended up with 1. It's okay, it's all in the potatoes, and add some corn and some really old, it ain't smelly, but really old turkey gravy. And I had to microwave it several times because it was too runny. I might still have to microwave it, but I think it might have condensed into something for somebody with no teeth, a reasonable consistency. I got an egg roll too. They sell those at the Dollar Tree around here. $1 a piece. The restaurants is $1.35, and the grocery stores, they don't even sell you the same quality. They're much smaller and supposedly more fancy in a fancy box. I'm sure it costs more, but I just happen to like, yeah, especially from the restaurants, $1.35 versus $1. I pay the extra 35 cents occasionally just because it seems like they taste better. But I don't know about the grocery store ones because I just ain't willing to pay that much for a bunch of them if I never tasted just one. And other people obviously do. They must have tasted them along the way. And fancy containers really do attract too.